friends, welcome to the Playalong Jam. I'm still learning to play here, clearly. Okay, that was my little warm-up tune for you, giving you time to find the live stream as I do. Pick a little bit to open the show. So I'm going to double check and make sure we're live, and we'll get to it. Welcome, everybody. Hope everyone had a good holiday week. Good old Christmas, Hanukkah, etc. Coming into New Year's, which is exciting. And this is the last Monday Night Play-Along Jam of 2025. Hard to believe. Okay, we are live on YouTube. And I'm going to check on Facebook here. So for those of you who have not participated in this live stream event, the idea is that you're just playing along with me. You're working on your bluegrass music skills, and I'm trying to provide you with some solid rhythm guitar, as well as a click track to help keep all of us in time. And let's see here. And I'm giving you a quick run through of how the song goes. It's not meant to be a lesson teaching you the song or teaching you how bluegrass music goes, but this supplements what you know. This should supplement your music skills and give you a chance to put it into context in the form of a jam, like you're jamming along with me. So, I'm here for you to work on whatever you're working on. Your lead playing, your rhythm playing, guitar, fiddle, banjo, mandolin, dobro, bass, saxophone, whatever you're on, clarinet, whatever you're playing, I'm here to provide you a good chunk of backup and a little bit of context and hopefully some inspiration with what I'm playing and that you could play off of. Okay, so we are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube. I need to double check my tuning because I kind of came in hot as I do, just usually busy doing things. So, somewhere along the way I'll check in with everybody, so make sure you leave a comment. Let the group know where you are, what instrument you're playing, anything else you'd like to share. Keeping it tasteful, keeping it classy. I had to block somebody last week. That was a first. It wasn't just because he took no, because he was trying to. So I had to block that person from the YouTube channel. Okay, I got Old Red here. Good old Red, my 53 Martin. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, we're going to start with Walk Softly on This Heart of Mine. Good old Bill Monroe song. So I will pull up a click track and we will get to it. So this is in the key of G. It uses the three primary chords, the 1, the 4, and the 5. And that's the language that I use on the jam here because oftentimes we're in different tunings or different capo positions, so it tends to be easiest to use the words, the numbers of the chords as they relate to the scale. Someone I was picking with earlier this year also made a point that to her the D's and B's and G's sound similar, so the 1, 4, 5s are more clear. So anyway, there's lots of reasons why. that we use the number system. So I'll put on a click track and show you how the song goes. In the key of G. 1 and 1 and a 1 and a 1 and 5 back to 1. 4 and 4 and a 1. 4 and a 5 and a 1. That's the whole song. So I'm gonna show you how I would kick it off using the melody and just decorating it with you know, some of the stuff I do. So I might kick off the song this way. A 1, 2, 3. Except you're gonna do it even better. Here you go. Kick us off on Walk Softly on This Heart of Mine in the key of G. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You say you're sorry once again, dear. You want me to take you back once more. You say you need a helping hand, dear. But that's what you told me once before. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. I got it. I know that soon you'll find a new love. I fear your heart has turned to stone. But please let me down real easy. For loneliness moves in as you move on. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. Play. Nice job. Last chorus. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. heart of mine. Walk softly on this heart of mine. Okay, we're up and running. And that would have been the cue to tag it as we did. If I do that, that means we're going to end it. Okay, Down Among the Budded Roses. Just a lovely song that I really enjoy. Learned this from Vern Williams. And Keith Little does a great version. Lots of folks have done this one. I do not know the source. I still have yet to look that up. But I'm assuming this is an old song. But you know what they say about making assumptions. Okay, key of G. 1 and 1 and a 5. 5 and 5 and a 1. 4 and 4 and a 1. 5 and 5 and a 1. That's the whole thing. If I'm gonna kick it off, I might go something like 1, 2, 3. That was good. Kick it off something like that. Key of G, Down Among the Budded Roses. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Little sweetheart, we have parted, and from each other we must go. Many miles may separate us in this world of care and woe, but I'll not forget the promise that you made me in the lane, where Now will this parting be forever, or will there be a coming day when our hearts will be united and all sorrows passed away? So darling, meet me up in heaven. That's my true and earnest prayer. For if you love me here on earth, dear, then I know you'll love me there. Last chorus. Down among the budded roses, I have nothing but a stem. I have parted from my darling, nevermore to meet again. I have parted from my darling, nevermore to meet again. Okay, I'm still warming up the voice, so I wanted to try that, the last couple of the verses again. That's a slightly acrobatic song to sing, and maybe I'm just comparing myself to Vern Williams, which is a losing battle. One of my resolutions for the new year is to free myself of comparison. That's a good one. I'd encourage everyone else out there to adopt that. Okay, Auld Lang Syne. It's time, right? New Year's Eve is Wednesday. And I hope you all are going to be singing Happy Auld Lang Syne for old times past. So, we're going to pick this as an instrumental. And it goes 1 and 1 and 5 and 5 and a 1. 1 and 4 and a 1 and 1 and 5 and 5. 6 minor, 4 and 1. 4, 1 and 1 and 5, my dear. 4, 1, 1 and 4 and 1 and 1 and 5 and 5. 6 minor, 4 and 1. There you go. So how about we'll go twice through. I'll play it all the way through. That's a verse and a chorus, which are similar, but they're slightly different. And then you'll play it all the way through. Then maybe I'll sing it once. Why not? And then I'll play it again. And then you play it again. So each of us will get to pick it 2 times. Starting with me, I'll kick us off on Auld Lang Syne, key of G. Toledo. Love that song. And that's one of them that everyone should know, whether you play bluegrass music or not. Okay, we'll do one more and then I'll check in with everybody on the chats, on the little comment section. Oh, Gold Watch and Chain. This is just one we haven't done in a long time. I thought it would be good to bring it back. A good old Carter family song in the key of C. And this is a 4-1-5-1 the whole time, otherwise known as a 41-51. So in the key of C we got 4 and a 4 and a 1 and a 5 and a 5 and a 1, 4 and a 4 and a 1 and a 5 and a 5 and a 1. So the way Mother Maybelle kicked this off was a neat guitar thing, so I'll demonstrate that. The melody is... Okay, it starts like that. But the way Maybelle would play it was... I teach guitar players all the time in my Artist Works course. These moves for getting melody strummed down. There's a couple of those little maneuvers you got to do over the long F chord, the long C chord, what I call them. So this is a great way to practice that stuff. Okay, so why don't you kick us off here? Up to the 4 chord, key of C. Gold Watch and Chain. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'll pawn you my gold watch and chain, love, and I'll pawn you my gold wedding ring. I will pawn you this heart in my bosom. Only say that you love me again. Darling, how can I stay here without you? I'll have nothing to cheer my poor heart. This old world would seem sad, love, without you. Tell me now that we never will part. Oh, I'll pawn you my gold watch and chain, love, and I'll pawn you my gold wedding ring. I will pawn you this heart in my bosom. Only say that you love me again. I got it. Take back all of the gifts you have given, golden ring and a lock of your hair, and a card with your picture upon it. It's a face that is false, but it's fair. rose and it blooms in the garden. It grows with the love in my heart. It broke through on the day that I met you. It will die on the day that we part. Oh, upon you my gold watch and chain, love, and upon you my gold wedding ring. I will pawn you this heart in my bosom. Only say that you love me again. One more time, me then you. Oh, upon you my gold watch and chain, love, and upon you my gold wedding ring. I will pawn you this heart in my bosom. Only say that you love me again. Only say that you love me again. All right. Okay, we're midway through the set. How's everyone doing out there in the slow jam? Cool. On Facebook, Colin Burns, traveling a long way from the UK. Thank you, Colin, for being here. Skip Strickland in Boulder, Colorado, right close by. Terry Weller Godwin, hello, Terry. In Carolina. Carolina shoulder. Okay, hope you're doing well, Terry, and picking along. Hello, Che Harness. Hello, Che, nice to see you. Yeehaw. And very cool. All right. On Facebook and over here on YouTube land, we got Banjo Tate. Happy 2025. Warmed up by learning how to play in the key of E on the banjo. Great. Cool. Hello, Banjo Tate. All right. And let's see. How do I... Okay. I'm trying to zoom in a little so I can read this better. Alex Gottslich. Hello, Alex. Thanks for being here. Amma Jam and Amy picking along on the mandolin in Melbourne, Australia. Amazing. Amy, you've traveled the farthest tonight so far. Very cool. Alex is on the fiddle for the slow jam. So sorry for your wife. That's the spirit. Irish Steve from Chesterfield. Cool, picking a 1980 Alvarez. Rich Johnson in Chicago. Rich, picking on your trusty old Epiphone Masterbuilt. Right on. Hey, Rich. And hello, PT787, banjo and guitar in Marvel, Colorado. I don't know where that is. Kevin Woodcock, Woody Woodcock, hello. Picking on your Yamaha FSTA guitar in freezing cold Elkins, West Virginia. It was freezing here in Longmont, Colorado today and overnight. We had a 10-degree low. Kept that faucet dripping so slightly. Hello, Jim McCarley in Hollister, California. We'll be in and out for the evening. It is dinner time. Thank you, all of you, many of you sharing your dinner hour with me. I tend to have dinner fairly late on Monday nights. Cool, all right. And we got Dickie Derry, Merry Christmas to you. Chris in San Francisco, picking on the Martin. Comparison is the thief of joy. That's a good one. Hello, Lisa Copeland in Julian, California, picking your Gibson Hummingbird Artist 2008. Love it. Well, I'll see you, Lisa, as you know, and many of these folks know, in Julian at the Julian Family Fiddle Camp in May. Excited to be back on my home mountains, picking some bluegrass and teaching the people the guitar, flat picking. Hello, Jeffrey Boyle. I got my Rockstar shirt. That's right. Got my custom tailored silk shirt I got in India. Hello, Carl Malley, picking on the old Martin D28 in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Randy Martin, hello. In Denver with your 81 HD28. Very cool. A lot of guitars tonight. Hello, Wes in Monterey, California, picking a 0028 and trying the harmonica. Very cool. Dwight Hall in Monument, Colorado. All right. Hi, Dwight. And hello, Ralph in Cold, Wisconsin. Ralph Glenn's. Cold night in Wisconsin, picking on the Martin. And Sandy in Bakersfield. Happy New Year to you, Sandy. Picking the banjo in Baco. And I will see you, of course, at the Great 48 in just a couple weeks. Hard to believe. Golly, that's going to be January 15th. I will be there. I'll be doing some workshops and a little bit of performing and a whole bunch of jamming with all of you who are in Bakersfield for the California Bluegrass Association Great 48. Thank you, Jay. Got the haircut. I needed it. Terry, you attempted the guitar, and now you're back to your Loretta, your sweet mandolin. Very cool. Okay, thanks everybody. Thanks for chiming in. We're going to get back to the program here. Nice to see you all picking along. And I've been doing this, and I don't mean to be overly solicitous, but I'm just dropping the donation links in the comments, because sometimes those people who are stopping by for the first time don't know where to find those. So there you go. This is donation based. Ions appreciated. Okay. I didn't get my entire copy paste, but you get it. All right. I do appreciate the donations, those of you who can afford it, but don't worry about it if you can't. I'm here for you, and we're all here practicing together. All right, and we're moving on. I believe Artist Works, I'll send this one last solicitation. I believe Artist Works is still on sale for half off on their holiday sale. I would recommend you signing up. Guitar players can study with me on the Flat Picking Academy. It is a complete curriculum. I've seen very few people make it very far through the curriculum. Folks like to jump around and skip around and get to stuff they know and whatnot, and people send me things in that are on topic but not like from the curriculum. And if you are an Artist Works participant with me, I implore you to stick with the program, and you will see the results, and everyone around you will hear them. All right. So we're getting on to Gotta Travel On now. A good song for this time of year. I mean, summer is long gone and winter is here, but the lyric still tells the story of a coming winter and the need to move on from wherever or whatever you're doing. So this is a good call to action for taking that next step in your life, be it in music or in your physical location or spirituality or your physical activity, whatever that is. Okay, Gotta Travel On in the key of A goes 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 4. Would go 1, 2, 3. kick us off. Key of A, gotta travel on. Slow tempo. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here's a chorus. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. Papa writes to Johnny, Johnny can't come home. Johnny can't come home, boys. Johnny can't come home. Papa writes to Johnny, Johnny can't come home. He's been on that chain gang too long. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. I got it. Sheriff and the police coming after me, boys, coming after me. Hi, Sheriff and the police coming after me, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. Play. Alright. I wanna see my honey, wanna see her bed, wanna see her bed, boys, wanna see her bed. I wanna see my honey, wanna see her bed. She's the best girl this poor boy ever had. I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. Yes, I feel like I've gotta travel on. Okay. Well, I'm feeling like I need to stay here now that I'm in my home. In Longmont, my sweetheart Michelle is visiting. Hello, Michelle, in the other room. We had a wonderful Christmas. And like 3.5, 4 solid days off of not looking at the phones, just taking care of ourselves and getting lots of rest and lots of exercise and some outdoor time. It was like spring weather. Christmas here in Colorado. It finally got cold again last night. Wait, it was 10 degrees last night. The night before was like a low of, I don't know, 40 something. Yeah, strange weather. Anyway, Michelle is here, and thank you, my dear, for letting me do the Monday Jam. Everyone thank Michelle for letting me do the Monday Jam here during our time together. She doesn't want to be on camera, but she's not going to be. I'm in this little corner. Okay, we are going to move on to Salt Spring, an instrumental from John Reichman. And I guess the last announcement that I have is that it was a busy gigging time right up until Christmas holiday. Billy Failing show was super fun. Had a holiday show at Playalong Bluegrass for the folks in Lyons, and then we had our little holiday Monday night jam last Monday. And the gig at the Fox Theater is this Saturday, Boulder, Picking on the Dead. It was rescheduled because of the windstorms and the power outages a couple weekends ago. So those of you in Boulder, you know. And there's Gordon Porter from Australia. We got a couple of folks in Australia tonight. Very cool, Amy and Gordon. Okay. Okay, Salt Spring by Reichman. Here goes. I'm going to save the voice a little bit, so I'll just kind of like tell you the changes. 1, 1 in A. Oh, jeez. Now I lose track of the song. Da, da, 1 in 1, 1 in 1. 2 minor, 6 minor, 2 minor, 4, back to 1. So one more time, A part. Da, 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 da. 2 minor, 2 minor, 2 minor, 6 minor, 2 minor, 2 minor, to the 4, 4, 4, back to 1. The B part. 4 and 1 and 4 and 1, 4 and 1 and 5, 4 and 1 and 4 and 1, 4 and 1 and 5. Then we pass it to the next person. So the thing is, at the end, we're going to play one more A part at the end of that, so it ends. Otherwise, it just goes on in perpetuity. Okay? So let's go twice through, and then you can take the last A part after that second B part. Okay? Here we go. Salt Spring in the key of A. I'm going to kick it off. Okay. I don't know how that, if, I can't talk. I don't know if that's how it really ends, but that's how I end it, because otherwise it'll just keep going and keep going. Okay. Fun times. All right. Thanks, everybody. So here we go. Where can I get sheet? Trudy, I'm sorry, I'm not the guy to ask about sheet music. I teach these things by ear. So I'll bet you if you go to John Reichman's website, he has a full-on mandolin book of a bunch of his music that David Benedict did the transcriptions for. So yes, I am the guy to ask because I knew that. Hope that helps. Okay, great tune for sure. That is a contemporary tune. I don't know when he composed that, maybe in the 80s or maybe in the 90s, but it is timeless. You know, that's the goal, is to come up with tunes that everybody plays and become standards like that one. Here's an old song in the Sweet By and By. Everybody has done this song. I'm in a capo 4. It's key of E. We're in key of E for the last 2 songs. And this one I do a thing out of C position, so I'm in a capo 4. And then I'll go back to open E, I think, for the Hank song. In the Sweet By and By, this is one of those, we will sing this tonight for Gabe Hirschfeld, our good friend who passed away. I had no idea that he was going through anything. I didn't know very well, but great guy. You might have seen a bunch of the tributes popping up on all the socials today. Superb banjo player, funny guy, just very clever guy. I'm glad that I did get to know him a little bit, teaching for a couple of years together at Augusta Heritage Bluegrass Week. John Mylander and a bunch of other folks, Chris Luquette, like some real rock stars, B.B. Bowness, like a bunch of us were there one year, and the hall where they put the instructors is Gribble Hall, and we called ourselves the Gribble Group. We would like convene down there and try to solve the problems of the world and jam together and all that. Anyway, Gabe will always be a member of the Gribble Group. And we'll sing this for anyone out there who is bereaved of a loved one. In the Sweet By and By, in the key of E. I'm going to slow this down a little bit. Okay, the song goes like this. And a 1 and a 4 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 5 and 1 and a 4 and a 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. The chorus goes in the sweet by and by to the 5. 5 and 5 back to 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. Kickoff could go. Could go like this. 1, 2, 3. Try that again. This is too good to mess up. Here would be my kickoff for Sweet By and By. 1, 2, 3. right about there. Okay, kick us off, key of E in the sweet by and by. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's a land that is fairer than day, and by faith we can see it afar. For the Father waits over the way to prepare us a dwelling place there in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We will meet on that beautiful shore. We shall sing on that beautiful shore the melodious songs of the blessed, and our spirits will sorrow no more. Not a sigh for the blessings of rest in the sweet by and by. We will meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We will meet on that beautiful shore. Play. We will sing on that beautiful shore the melodious songs of the blessed, and our spirits shall sorrow no more. Not a sigh for the blessings of rest in the sweet by and by. We will meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We will meet on that beautiful shore. One more chorus. In the sweet by and by. We will meet on that beautiful shore in the sweet by and by. We will meet on that beautiful shore. All right, one more song here, and it's good old Hank Williams, Mind Your Own Business. And then we'll be back for the mid-tempo jam in about 10 minutes from now. So quarter till. You come back, it'll be a new video. You'll need to refresh the pages. And hopefully I'll be back on time. Okay. So here we go. Sorry, I'm pulling up a cheat sheet because I don't have this one quite memorized, but I intend to memorize it. It's a fun call and response number. 12 bar blues. In the key of E. All right, so I need to check tuning right quick because I'm sure these E strings are going to be slightly flat in this key. I got the original tuners on this guitar. Isn't that impressive? 1953. So sometimes that low E takes a little bit of effort. Okay, so this one goes. Da 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 da, and a 4 and a 4, 1 and a 1, and a 5 and 5 and 5 and 5 and 1. It's one of these kind of things. Try it again. This would be a good kickoff. Here would be a good kickoff. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there it is. Okay, kick us off on Mind Your Own Business in the key of E. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. If the wife and I are fussing, brother, that's alright. 'Cause me and that sweet woman's got a license to fight. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. 'Cause if you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine. Oh, the woman on our party line's a nosy thing. She picks up the receiver when she knows it's my ring. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. 'Cause if you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine. I got it. Well, I got a little gal, she wears her head up high. The men folks whistle when she walks by. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. 'Cause if you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine. Play it. Now if I want a honky tonk around to 2 or 3, brother, that's my headache, don't you worry about me. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. 'Cause if you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine. Neither you. Minding other people's business seems to me high tone. It takes all my time just to mind my own. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. 'Cause if you mind your business, you'll stay busy all the time. All right, thanks everybody. This was a great way to warm it up tonight. Hope you're feeling inspired, feeling the music. And I'll see you in about 4 minutes. Come back, refresh the page, join me for the mid-tempo set. Let's keep going. All right, thanks everybody.